वसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे कुलारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णा प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः नमो नमः. Good afternoon from wherever you are joining. We are in the last leg of the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita called as Purushottama Yoga, Uttama Purusha Yoga. To yoga means to acquire. Acquire, how to acquire the Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purusha, not the ordinary, how to acquire that one. This chapter is called as the Sarva Shastra Sara. Cream of all Shastras are contained in this chapter. Bhagavad Gita is called as cream of Mahabharata. Mahabharata is called as a cream of all Shastras, and Bhagavad Gita is the cream of Mahabharata, and 15th chapter is called as the cream of Bhagavad Gita. So this is the cream, essence of all Shastras are contained in this chapter. Mahabharata, so heavy, not only in terms of the number of verses, in terms of the profundity. Profound message, it covers all dimensions. It conveys the message for everyone. Dharma, Artha, Shastra and Moksha, all four dimensions Mahabharata covers. Many Upanishads are relevant for recluse, whereas Mahabharata is everyone can relate to their personal lives. They can relate to their personal lives. Mahabharata, Vedavyasa has composed that one in such a way that even children can understand. Even for the highly erudite person, they have to scratch their head to understand what really it means. So it is accessible even to the children, and it's a riddle for even the most learned person. Such is the greatness of Vedavyasa. Vedavyasa has composed Mahabharata in 100,000 verses. It goes in the same tempo. It is said if anyone quotes one or two verses from Mahabharata, they will be regarded as a great scholar. The Mahabharata is such a profound, it conveys such a profound message, and it is not a story of a family dispute, property dispute. It talks about what is righteous and what is not righteous. You have to, if not to see from your family point of view, you have to act in your life what is dharma. Based on dharma you act. In the Virata Parva, in the year of incognito, after completing the 12 years of exile, Dharmaraja sent his teacher and retinues, Dhaumyacharya, requested them, please you go back to your own place. Now we have to be alone, not to be seen by others. We want, please permit us. Taking the leave of the teacher, Pandavas left. In the Vanaparva, Dharmaraja got the boon from Yaksha in the form of Yama. Yama asked the boon, what do you want? Dharmaraja said, in the year of incognito, please protect us. Dharmaraja said, not to worry, even if you walk in front of Kauravas, they won't identify you. All 5 of you together, even if you walk, they can't recognize you. That is the blessing. And before incognito, they prayed to Durga Devi also. Durga Devi also blessed them. You won't be identified by the Kauravas. Now they went into the Virata Parva. Virata, the king Virata, he was Gandharva in the previous life. It is Gandharva called as that Gandharva's name. He was Gajendra in the previous life, and Drupada was another Gandharva called as that name. He was another Gandharva. He was a crocodile. Now they are born here to serve the Lord. The Virata was contemporary of the Bhishmacharya. The Pandavas, they decided we will what form we had to go. Yudhishthira said, I will go as a Tridandi Sannyasi. Tridandi Sannyasi, in the form of Tridandi Sannyasi, I will go and introduce myself as Kanka. He first went to Virata king, and seeing his glow, radiance, King Dharmaraja introduced himself. Yama had said, whatever costume you want, whatever you decide, you will get that one. He got the costume of Tridandi Sannyasi, and Virata said, I can't believe you are a sannyasi. Then immediately Dharmaraja said, I was advisor to Dharmaraja. Dharmaraja, Yudhishthira, now he has gone into exile. Now I have come here. And he said, my expertise, I used to play dice game with Yudhishthira. I can entertain you. I will play dice with you. And this Virata also, he had affinity for game of dice. He thought it's a good company. And Kanka said this, I was an advisor to Yudhishthira also. So he was so pleased, and he told other ministers, whatever respect you are giving to me, same respect must be meted to this Yati. Kanka Yati, you have to give the same respect. And you have to obey his words. Those who disobey, they will be severely punished. So Yudhishthira went in. After Yudhishthira went, now next Bhima. So the personality, so radiant personality, entire town was amazed to see Bhima. They reported to king, some another must be a Gandharva, must be a Deva. Another person has come. This Bhima went, and king invited, and he asked who he was. He said, my name is Ballava. I was a head chef in Yudhishthira's court. I was a chief cook. I was there, and I can cook also. And immediately this Kanka said, I know him. He was working for Dharmaraja. And not only that one, he was an expert in wrestling. And he was good in wrestling, and he will be a great asset. And the Virata said, I don't think I am rich enough to pay you salary. Pay you salary. Bhima said, I don't need any salary. He said, I can't keep you without paying. I have to give entire exchequer is not enough to maintain you, but since you are saying I will keep you, but not as a employee, as a this territory belongs to you. So Ballava, he went inside, and after that the Arjuna took the costume of a dancer. As a dancer, he had a curse from Urvashi that he become like a eunuch. He went there, and Arjuna had bangles up to Lambanis, up to here. From here up to whole arms as a dancer. He went, and he told, I am it's a eunuch, and I'm good at the dance. I teach dance to the people. And Virata said, I can't believe you are a eunuch. And he got him tested also, and because of the Indra's blessing, they permitted into the women's Antapura. He was a dancer. He went there as a dancer. Then Sahadeva came, and Sahadeva said, I was looking after the cow. I make the cow yield more milk. Barren cows, I know how to make them pregnant, get the good breed. I know that I can rear cows, even women who can't conceive. I can prepare, rear cows such a way that smelling their urine, barren women, they get conceived. That is an art. The Mahabharata talks about barren women also. Smelling, I can breed. The good in rearing such a breed. The smelling that one, even barren women can become pregnant. My expertise, and I can multiply your cow wealth very quickly. And I was a chief animal husbandry person in Yudhishthira's court. So he thought, Virata thought he's a great asset. Yes, it's a great asset. He welcomed him. Then Nakula entered, saying that I am expert in horse breeding. Horse breeding, like Melbourne Cup, it is a major business in horse breeding. He was saying that I can prepare the horses, prepare for warfare, and rare variety of horse breed I can bring about. I can make sure that Sahadeva said, I will make sure that under my hands no cows will fall sick. Nakula said, under my hands no horses will fall sick. Virata thought what a great fortune. Then Draupadi entered, and in the whole town became stunned. They thought, is she a Lakshmi? Such a radiant and beautiful, and she entered and she said, I am a Sayandri. Sayandri means applying preparing the sandal paste for the queen. I was a Sayandri for Draupadi. I was preparing the fragrant costume for the Draupadi. Now, because of the compulsion, I have come here. I won't be here for long. I need a shelter for 1 year. Virata said, I don't believe you are a Sayandri. I can't take you. And Virata's the wife, Virata's wife, she said, you are Lakshmi, look like a Lakshmi. You have all attributes of the perfect woman. I am too scared to have you here. What will happen to me? My husband will abandon me. Please go. Please, I can't take. And Sahyandri, she introduced herself. My name is Malini. I am protected by 5 Gandharvas. 5 Gandharvas. Nobody can keep an eye on me. That nobody. I am protected by Gandharvas, and I am protected. And Malini, she put a condition. I won't do. She was the queen. I won't do any leg massaging and other things because she was a Rani. That Yudhishthira, why he took the sannyasa? Because he had Abhishek of as a king. As a king, he should not bow down to other people. Saligram Abhisheka. So only Swami means he need not have to bow down. He need not have to bow down. Draupadi also, she said, I won't serve liquor to other places. I have my own stature. I will do what I am supposed to do. So, in the Bhishmacharya, towards the end of that one, they were looking for Pandavas. Everyone was looking. All the messengers said we could not find Pandavas where they were. Bhishma said, I heard in Virata's kingdom, it is near Rajasthan, there is abundance. There is no shortage. People are very happy. Dharmaraja said, wherever virtuous people are there, noble people are there, around them, there is happiness, joy, prosperity is there. Must be Pandavas, must be there. Have you searched there? It talks about the company of the wise people. If you have around them, you have security. Pandavas must be there. And for when the Pandavas went into Virata kingdom, Kichaka, Sudekshana, Virata's wife Sudekshana, her elder brother Kichaka, he was away. He was the commander-in-chief. He was the army chief, but the king was scared of him. When he came and saw the Malini, Draupadi, he wanted her. He told Draupadi, this king is just a puppet. I can throw him any time. I will make you queen. Whatever Ravana was saying, he was telling, you be my queen. And when Malini did not agree, Sudekshana, he had told his sister, send her to me, ask her to bring wine. When forced, Malini took the wine to his apartment, and Kichaka took hold of her hand. Malini, she pulled her hand. Kichaka fell down, and she ran towards the king's court. And Kichaka ran behind her. Before going, Draupadi looked at the sun and prayed and went to Kichaka's apartment. When she was running, Kichaka came and kicked her. She fell down, and at that time, when she prayed, the divine protection. Always there is a divine protection around the noble people. The divine energy was protecting Draupadi. That unseen divine, the Gandharva, came and kicked Kichaka. He fell down unconscious. Draupadi ran to the king. King Virata was playing a game of dice along with Kanka. They were playing, and then Kichaka got up and he came. Virata was so scared to talk. He told Draupadi, "We are in a serious game. Don't disturb. We are playing not to disturb." And the same situation in Sabha Parva. She went to Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra was mute, and Kanka realized, Yudhishthira realized, no point in talking to him. He told her, "Hey Sayandri, didn't you understand what King said? King is busy, not to disturb him." Bhima was a head chef. He was sitting there, and he was his eyes became red, and he looked at Kanka and looked at the tree outside. Should I pull the tree and smash him? Then immediately Kanka said, "Oh Ballava, are you looking for a firewood? Not this firewood. Take the firewood from the forest. That is more suitable." He indicated to Bhima, "Not here. Take him, do it in the forest, not in the public." So he indicated. So Sayandri, that then all the court people, they thought, what type of king? When people come for seeking justice, he is saying he can't. So Sayandri went back in the night in the room where Bhima was there. In the Mahabharata says Sattvic Guna. When the Sattvic Guna, his body was radiating. She could able to identify in the pitch dark where Bhima was there. And he said, "Look at my fate." How the Bhima asked, "Are you okay?" She said, "Who has married to Dharmaraja? How can we be happy?" So it indicates the dharma, path of dharma is hard. She indicated path of dharma is not a rosy life. He indicated, he told not to worry, and he showed his palm. Palm was like a Tejomaya. In the people using the ultra, in the police also, in the night time, in the helicopter, they can identify people based on the fire in the body. It talks about the fire. He showed Draupadi his palm, not to worry. Asked Kichaka to come to the Nritya Sabha. It's the auditorium outside the city. Tomorrow night, ask him to come all alone, and that will be his last day. So next day, Draupadi, when Kichaka again approached her and said, "Did you see, you went to king. Even king is helpless. Nobody can protect you. I will make you queen." Then she said, "How about we meet in the Nritya Sabha, the dance auditorium outside the city in the night time, you come there." And Kichaka was so happy. Next day, whole day he was makeup. Whole day he was busy. Makeup and preparing for his last day, preparing for when he went. Bhima was all alone. He felt, this must be Draupadi, he felt his hand. He said, your hands are like rock. You're so strong. Bhima said, yes, rock. And he pounced on him. With his hand, he plucked his head. And stuffed his head inside his bottom, made it like a ball, and he kicked it. Like a ball, football. And that message went to Duryodhana also. Pandavas must be there. There are only 4 great warriors. One is Bhima, Bhimascha. Second is Balarama. Third one is the Shalya. The fourth one is Kichaka. There is no 5th great person. So this person has gone. He heard a news for the case of a woman. That person, Kichaka, was died. So he knew Balarama's wife, Revati, is not that beautiful. And Shalya Raja's wife is not that beautiful. So must be Bhima, Pandava's wife. Draupadi, he concluded that Pandavas must be in Virata. So that after that, what happened, Virata Parva will continue when we meet again online. And we'll start. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhvamulamadasyakam Ashvattham Prahuravyayam Chandansi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Savedavit. Urdhvamula, it is talking about always connect yourself to the higher possibilities in life. Just now we touched upon the 18th chapter when we chanted, Arjuna was depressed. So towards the end, when hearing the Lord's message, so motivated, Urdhvamula, if you want inspiration in your life, always seek the higher possibility in your life. Urdhvamula Adashakam. Other day somebody asked me, what is your source of inspiration? Somebody asked me, what is your source of inspiration? For many people, they say, my work, my bonus is an inspiration. They knew I have no job. I have no job. What keeps you motivated? I said, I meditate, I get many revelation, I write it down. That gives me so much of inspiration in my life, not even $1 million can give. That inspiration, it has to come from within. When it starts coming from within, that multi-million dollars cannot give that happiness. Urdhvamula, connect to that one. Adashakam, rest or lower. Don't connect to the other lower things. It won't give you lasting happiness. If you want to be leading a inspired life, always connect to the higher possibilities. Chandansi yasya parnani yastam veda savedavitam adaschordvam prasata tasya shaka guna pravardha vishaya pravalaha adascha mulani anusantatani karmanubandini manushya-loke. We are bound because of the karma. We are bound by that commitment, this commitment, so many commitments. It is a type of karma. We are bound. Everyone is bound. We are the purpose of life, how to free ourselves. I talked about Mokshada Ekadashi. We are always feel helpless. I can't do. Everyone has a limitation and bound. How to cut asunder all shackles so that we experience the freedom. I experience the freedom. Nothing can bind me. How to experience that one? You need not have to run away to the forest to experience. How? While living here, How can you experience that one? That is the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita says, we say I'm stressed because of my boss, my work, my family commitment, social commitment. Bhagavad Gita say not to run away. Here itself, how to be free. And narupamasyeha tato palabhyate. Nanto nachadir nacha sampratishta. Ashwattamenam suviruda moolam. Asanga shastrena dridena chitva. The one is if you think I am bound, I am helpless. Yes, you are helpless. Asanga shastrena dridena chitva. You think, always think, I am free. I am free. Too much of attachment to things makes you helpless. Asanga shastrena. My only permanent bondage is with God. Everything, yes, I am bound, but I can, like Damodara. Yashoda wanted to bind Sri Krishna. When she was praying, so he allowed her to bind her. But before that, whatever she tried, she could not bind. So, when you think you are bound, yes, you can be bound. But when required, like Sri Krishna, Damodara, you can unfree yourself. If required, yes, you are a family man, yes, you have to look after everything. But when the call of your life comes, you should know when to take a call, move forward. Tatapadam tatparimargitavyam. Yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyaha. Tameva chadhyam purusham prapadye. Yata pravritti prasata purani. Not tvameva. Tameva, tam, eva, that eva alone. That eva adya, adi purusha. Not think of the ordinary people. For example, thinking of my wife, my husband, my children, my property, my boss. They are not adi. They are not adi. Tam eva. Think of that one, most ancient, your permanent connection with alone with him. You are ultimately answerable only to him. Other one, for the namesake, we are responsible, answerable, but ultimately my only connection. He is my only Lord. In another story in Virata Parva, there was a great wrestler came. He had Shiva's blessing, immunity. Nobody can kill. I have Mahadeva's blessing. Nobody can kill me. So Bhima said, I also have Mahadeva's blessing. For Bhima, my Mahadeva is Narayana. Ultimate. For Jimuta, he thought, I am invincible. I have Shiva's blessing. Bhima said, I also have Mahadeva's blessing. So, Adi Purusha, I have connection. Yata pravritti prasata purani. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha. Adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha. Dvandvair vimukta sukadukka sanjne. Gachyantya muda padamavyayantat. Nirmana moha, when you connect to the highest, no more delusion. You know, the things are clear. In your life, what you have come for, what is the purpose of your life, where you are heading, when it is clear, now no more delusion. Natad bhasayate suryo na shashanko na pavakaha yadgatva na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Adi Purusha's address, Sri Krishna talks about Adi Purusha's address is, there is no sun. Sun cannot illumine that one. moon cannot illumine that one, fire cannot illumine that one. Having come to me, everything is illumined. You will be illumined. The illumined personality. We talk about the liberated people or illumined people. Everything is illumined. You also will be illumined in your life. And why we are suffering? We are not illumined. Because we are not connected to that one. Once you are illumined, shoka and moha won't haunt you. Mamaivamsho jiva loke jiva bhutas sanatanaha manashashtani indriyani prakatistani karshati. Mamaivamsho, not to think that God is only this earth. He says, whole universe has a fraction of my energy. Not to measure the equation like uranium, how much of energy it has, one molecule, how much of energy God has. You says, even if you count all energies, that is only a fraction of my energy. Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyuktramatishvaraha grihitvaitani sanyati vayurgandhani vashayat. We are a helpless creature, helpless living. The soul has no freedom how long it has to stay. How long it has to stay, when to go. Other day somebody was saying that person stopped in the red light. When became green, that person died already. We don't know when we are eating. Another person was saying that he was having the breakfast. He asked for one more dosa. By the time one more dosa came, he died. Helpless, we don't know how long we are here. He says, you are here, you are gone. But we think this is the ultimate. The shariram yadavapnoti yachapyuktramatishvaraha. It takes the soul, when the God decides to depart, mercilessly takes packs and goes. Mercilessly and drops. Shrotram chakshus parshanancha sasanam granamevacha adhishtaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. Our mind, we think we are enjoying. Mind is using the faculty of our ears, smell, eyes, tongue, touch, using them as instruments to enjoy. They are enjoying using those senses. Eyes are not enjoying, ears are not enjoying. They are only the sensors. The enjoyer is inside mind. Mind thinks I am the enjoyer. It is delusion. I am enjoying. Sri Krishna says you can't enjoy. In fact, I am there because of that you are enjoying. But we think I am, because I am so super success, because of me I am enjoying. I am unstoppable. That is because of the delusion. Mind thinks I am the enjoyer. Utkramantam stitam vapi Bhunjanavva gunanvitam Vimudhananu pashyanti Pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. The soul resides jiva here, utkramanta. It is, it goes or stays or enjoys gunanvitam. That enjoys through all the senses. God enjoys. He is the ultimate enjoyer. He stays, he lives, he enjoys. But the ordinary people with ordinary intellect, they won't understand. They think they are enjoying. They think they are enjoying the same I was enjoying as a youth. But when I have become old, I can't see, I can't hear. The same food, it won't no longer enchant me. No, the same situation no longer enchant me. How come the same situation, it was giving me a joy, now I can't enjoy? Lord has withdrawn. So, yatanto yoginaschainam pashyantyatmanyavastitam yatantopi akritatmano nainam pashyanti chetasaha. Yogi with a lot of sadhana realizes nothing is in my hand. It is even thinking I am enjoying, it is just a delusion. It is only Him by His grace. Whatever I have, nothing I can claim this is mine. Even this body I am so pampering. They were talking about your body is worse than the dust. In the dust, they say, in the evening time, not to sweep the house and not to put the dust out. Even if you sweep, keep the dust in the corner, next day you throw. But they say, if a person dies in the evening also, in night time, no matter within 3 hours, throw it. Throw it. You are worse than the dust. Your value is worse than the dust. Even dust has an opportunity to stay whole night. But if a person dies, it says not to keep the body more than 3 hours. Your value worse than the dust. So, the yatanto yogi realizes what is there to be feel egoistic of my achievement. The people of limited intellect, even if they try, they won't understand this one. Yadaditya tejo jagad bhasayate kilam yachandramasi yachagno tattejo vidhimamakam. It is talking about, suppose you say you are successful, Shri Krishna gives an example. Sun is brilliant because of my light. Moon is brilliant on the full moon because of my light. And fire is brilliant because of me. And you are brilliant because of me. Whatever if your success, it is because of my blessing is there. Because of me, some people, they try so hard, I can't find a job, I can't succeed. Whatever I try, I can't. I don't have a God's kripa. Here, if you think you are successful, it is only His grace. Only His grace. This is the ultimate message it is giving us. If you think we have come to Australia, one of the prosperous countries in the world, unlike many countries, life, day-to-day living is not a challenge here. So much of abundance is there. And so, we can't say, I worked hard and I came to Australia, I have become multimillionaire. Shri Krishna says, it is my grace. My grace that you are protected when you have achieved this one, not to squander this one, to lead a wretched life. Make use of this opportunity. Atava yoginan evam Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe. In the 8th chapter we saw the yogi, Shri Krishna with the blessing, he places us in a Srimata, wealthy place, wealthy country, wealthy surrounding, good parents. So that, why he has given this opportunity, you do more sadhana. Not to squander that one Aish Karna. I want to enjoy my life. In the 8th chapter, with why he placed us here, good family, comfortable living, not for your comfort. So that your day-to-day living, you are not striving for a piece of bread. Your day-to-day living is taken care. Now invest time for doing sadhana. Instead of that one, most of us, we are comfort seeker. Now in Christmas time, we are already planned 3 weeks how to cruise in our holidays. it's Bhagavad Gita talks about whenever opportunity is there, it is time to think of me, think of me. Gama Vishya Bhutani Dharayamyamojasa Pushnami Chaushadi Sarva Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha Gam Avishya. Gam means earth, Ga means cow, Ga means water, Ga means space, Ga means heaven. I pervade everywhere, and Dharayamyamojasa. I sustain this whole universe. Pushnami Chaushadi Sarva. I nourish the whole body. Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha. Somo Bhutva. Through the moon nourishes. Some people, they say, my hand has become, the one person was saying, the paralyzed, I can't move. So, my body is not nourishing my hand. The parts of the body stop working, it is not nourishing. How moon is nourishing the whole vegetation, our body, all limbs are working well. It is nourishing the whole body. All 37 trillion cells in the body are nourished because of him. When you are growing older, the one limb after limb starts shutting down. So, he nourished and he withdrew. He is nourishing everything. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritaha Pranapana Samayukta Apachamannam Chaturvidam. 4 types of the food. Whatever you eat, anywhere, it's 4 types. Swallowing, you swallow, lick, chew, or it's suck. Whatever 4 types, you chewing or swallowing or licking or sipping. What type of 4 types of food, I make them digest. I digest. We talked about Virata Parva. In Mahabharata, it talks about Virata Parva. Whenever Virata Parva is said, there will be a rain. If there is no rain in any place, make somebody to talk about Virata Parva. Jimuta, Bhima killing the Jimuta. Jimuta means cloud. Killing the Jimuta, now thunder, we are hearing the thunder. Killing the Jimuta means cloud burst. The meaning of that one, where there is no rain, instead of artificial seeding, Virata Parva, invariably rain comes. Rain comes, that is what here also, it started thundering. Sarvasya Chaham, it's 4 types of food. I stay in everyone's stomach as Vaishwanara Agni, make them digest. Digest, not only here, in the ground also, he is there as a fire. If the fire is not there, the leaves falling, it won't get decomposed. It stays as it is and start rotting. He converts that one into fertilizer. He makes our food to get digested. In the earth, he makes it to digest. The fruit, green fruit becomes orange, becomes red. Change of the color happens because of that fire. Because of me, transformation happens. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto matta smritir jnana pauhanancha vedaischa sarva ahameva vedyo vedanta krit veda videva chaham sarvasya cha aham hridhi sannivishta. I am there in everyone's heart. I am my place, I am there in everyone's heart. I alone give them a right thinking. memory, smriti, apohanancha. I make them to forget also. Make them to forget. We forgot where we were in last life. Totally forgot. They say when the baby is there in the stomach, it remembers the past life. When it is born, the parda is put on. You forget the past, now play the game. He makes us to forget, he makes us to remember. It's forgetting also is a divine grace. If you don't forget, if you only remember everything, you can't sleep. So, God has given us a forget, it's a boon also. If you can't forget, so many people talked so many things, you are so worried and you can't sleep. It's a God's grace that we don't remember everything. Smritir jnana pohanancha vedescha sarva ahameva vedyo. There are so many Upanishads, so many Vedas, so many scriptures are there. Why I am reading? To know me alone, Sri Krishna says. Ultimate message of Vedas, Upanishad. Have you learnt about him? If I have not learnt, only I have learnt only to show off in front of others how good I am, you haven't learnt anything. Ahameva vedyo vedant krit veda videva chaham. I am from me alone, all Vedas have come out. Dvavimau purusho loke ksharascha evacha ksharas sarvani bhutani kutasto kshara uchyate. Two types of purushas are there. Dvavimau purusho loke. One is the kshara purusha. Second is akshara purusha. Kshara sarvani. All beings are kshara. We have a limited shelf life. Even the liberated people go up to Satyaloka. I talked about liberated people go up to Satyaloka. Even the Brahma also is called a Kshara Purusha. He has to abandon his the Linga Sharira. Basmantam Shariram. He has to Linga Sharira also in the Jnanagni he has to burn it. He has to dissolve. Up to Brahma is called as Kshara Purusha. Akshara is the Prakriti. Prakriti is there. It was even the Ambrini Sutra. It talks about my Ambrini Sukta. Lakshmi says, the rolling my eyebrows, I can bring someone to Brahma Padavi. By rolling my eyebrows, I can bring someone to Rudra Padavi. I make somebody Rudra. Shiva. I can make Prakriti. Prakriti, Lakshmi Tattva, it is Ambrini Sukta talks about. Higher than Kshara Purusha is Akshara Purusha. Kshara Sarva Kutasto Akshara Uchyate. Prakriti gives a platform for all Kshara Purushas to play the game. Uttama Purushastu Anyaha. Uttama Purushastu Anyaha. Paramatmetu Dahritaha. Yo Lokatrema Vishya. Vibharta Ishvara. Vibharta Avyaya Ishvara. That is called as inexhaustible Ishvara. Ishvara means all potent. Sarva Samartha is called as Ishvara. Uttama Purusha is different to Kshara and Akshara Purusha. His Uttama Purusha is called as Paramatma. Uttama Purusha is called as Atma. Jivas are called as Atma. Paramatma. He is called as Paramatma. Uttama Purusha is called as Paramatma. Yo Lokatraya Avishya. Our Jiva is a limited occupation. Our Jiva is only in the body. Whereas God, Paramatma, Yo Lokatraya Avishya. All three worlds. He pervaded lower world, middle world and higher world. Vibhartavyaya, he sustains the whole universe. He is called as Paramatma. Yasmaksharamati toham aksharaadapi chottama atosmi loke vedecha pratita purushottama. Yasmaksharamati toham aksharaadapi chottama. Yasmat yat asmaksharamati. This ksharamati toham aksharadi. Kshara and akshara pi uttama. He is higher than that one. Atosmi loke vedecha. All realized people, all three worlds, rishis, call him as Purusha Uttama. That Purushottama, they call him as Purushottama. He is higher than Kshara and Akshara Purusha. All realized people call him as Purushottama. Yomameva asanmudo janati purushottamam sasarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Yomameva asammudo janati purushottamam sasarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. You mam eva. Shri Krishna says, mam eva, think of me alone. Eva means alone, not everyone. And you mam eva asammudo, no more confusion. Without any confusion, no more, you completely, you realize, asammudo janati purushottamam, know me as the Purushottama. No more confusion, me alone, sasarva, having known that one, sasarva, bhajati man, bhajati mam, worship me wholeheartedly, me alone, sasarva, with means not blindly, with means having known, with knowledge, not a blind belief. Religion is not a blind belief. With know, sasarva, having known, you have seen everyone, acquire the knowledge, bow down to me, worship me with knowledge, not a blind belief. Like a religion, some religion says, God is cruel, if you don't believe me, you will rot in the hell. Out of fear I am bowing down. Here never says out of fear. Know that one. Having known with full conviction, worship me. In the Bhagavad Gita never says, be fearful of me. If you don't bow down, you will be taught a lesson in the hell. Not that one. It is saying that acquire knowledge. With full knowledge, you worship me. Not a blind belief, not to teach your children, people say I am a God-fearing person. Now, never say I am a God-fearing person. You say I am a God-loving person. Your fear of God, when you have no knowledge, then you are scared. What will happen? I am a fear of my boss. When our boss comes, I look very busy. When you are fear of your boss, you don't know what you are doing. It is fear. When you love, no fear. Fear, I never say I have fear of God. I love God. Love God, sasarva with bhajati mam. Bhajati means worship. Bhajati means bhajana. Bhajan means with bhava. It is not a lip service. Bhajati with bhava, with full conviction, throwing your heart and mind to me. Bhajati. Bhajati means sarva bhavena bharata. Bhajati mam sarva bhavena. Wholeheartedly you worship me. Wholeheartedly. Iti guhyatamam shastram. Idam uktam maya nagha. Etad buddhva buddhimanstyat. Krita krityascha bharata. And iti guhyatamam. Shri Krishna talks about guhya means secret. Guhyatama means top secret. Top secret, how that person became free. Why we are so bonded? Shri Krishna says this is the top secret of people who are freed themselves. Guhyatamam, it is the top secret. Shastram idam uktam, the top secret of mentioned in the all scriptures, hidden deep within. This is the ultimate message of all Shastras. Shastram idam uktam. Uktam maya anaga. Anaga means oh sinless. Aga means sin. Anaga means oh sinless. Shri Krishna calls all of us as oh sinless. This is the top secret. In Bible says, oh children, oh a sinner. Bhagavad Gita, Bible calls people as oh sinner, you come to me. Whereas Shri Krishna calls us, oh no sinner, you are all pure, please come to me. The language is different. Bible calls a sinner, listen to me, come to me. Here, oh anaga, come to me. You are not a sinner. You are a purified one, come to me. The tone, it is a positive affirmation. If I call you, oh sinner, listen to me, means fear is instilled in you. You are scared. I am sinner. I don't know what to do. I am a sinner. When Shri Krishna says, you are not a sinner, you are a purified one. When he says, I am already positive. I want to do the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita instills everyone. He calls everyone, oh, you are not a sinner. Oh, purified one. You are a pure one. Etad buddhva buddhimanstyat. Think of that one with intellect. Think of that one. Krita krityascha bharata. And know this one and become a brahmajnani. Krita krityascha bharata. And revel in your life. Be radiant in your life. Shine in your life. Become free forever in your life. Krita krityascha bharata. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanooramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum